Hi, Facebook world. Good to see everyone. I haven't been here in a little bit. Having some trouble with my camera here lately. So I'm sorry if it goes in and out or if it's not terribly clear. Just giving it a few moments. Give something a try here. Here we go, a little better. Touch better there. Okay. If anyone could give me advice about webcams, I would absolutely love it because I've been really struggling with the picture on this one. It does this thing where it will sometimes just lighten and darken, and it's like a club effect where it goes dark and then it goes light. So hopefully it won't do that here today. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. It's almost July. That's pretty scary. I hope everyone's excited. I missed you guys last week, and I'm really sorry about that. My schedule got a little switched up, and I lost track of time, and I was inaccessible by phone or computer, really, so I wasn't able to join you for nightly reflections. And as you guys know, when we use this StreamYard video footage thing, it doesn't show me who is watching. When I go for Facebook Live, sometimes it gives me names, so I actually don't know who's on. So if you don't mind, or if you feel so inclined or inspired to give me a quick hello so I know you're here, that would be wonderful. I am super excited today, super duper excited. Some of you may have seen our announcement about outdoor programming starting back up, and I'm so super excited about it. It's been a long time coming. So if you haven't seen our post, we will be kicking off the return of our outdoor programs this Saturday, 4th of July. We're starting with the infamous Brian Quinn wonderful boot camp workout at Charlotte Beach, 9 a.m. We're meeting at the Roebuck Center. So it's on the boardwalk just behind the tennis courts there. And we're going to be doing a high intensity, super cool workout for all levels. For those of you that are new to Brian's workouts, they are so super fun. For all fitness levels, everything is can be modified. He gives you a lot of different options of what you can do based on your abilities or if there's injuries or anything like that. So please join us. And right after Brian's workout, we are going to go on a hike. And we're going to walk towards the pier there, Charlotte Beach, and then walk the trail all the way to Turning Point. And for those of you that know Turning Point, it is my probably favorite park is Durand, and then Turning Point is second because it just has such beautiful trails. There's the kind of walkway right over the Genesee. It feels like you're walking on water. So it's super cool. Flat surface, all levels. We're going out and back. You have the option to do one or both. You could even get picked up at Turning Point because there's a parking lot there. So there's a lot of fun things, a lot of availability happening there. Super excited. We have a really fun time planned for everyone. So please join us, celebrate outdoor programs. Just some disclaimers. Masks are strongly encouraged, but they're not required per New York State guidelines. We will have a box of masks for those that would like to wear a mask and don't have it. We will have hand sanitizer. Social distancing, 6 feet apart, will be strongly enforced. And we have a new sign-in sheet that has a couple extra questions that we have to ask you guys to fill out. So super excited. It's been March 15th. going on 3 months that we haven't done our amazing workouts or amazing social gatherings, I would say. And what's pretty cool about this is I know the center's closed and I know the gym is closed, and that's or the center's open. I'm so sorry. The gym is closed, but you could come to the center. We're there Monday through Friday, 11 to 3, to hang out, to sit outside, to talk, to connect. Coffee's flowing. If you feel so inspired, we have some yard work that we're constantly doing. But what's super cool about this is we're getting back to our roots, right? For those of you that have been with us from the very beginning, you know that we started through outdoor programs. Really, we were entirely outdoor based. Sean and I are worked out of our apartments. That was our home base. So if we had donated bicycles that were on the cusp of hopes and dreams, just needed some TLC, were well used. They were sitting in our living room. We had donated fitness equipment sitting in our living room, just waiting for that amazing day that we knew would come when we would have a safe space of our own to house recovery. So we are getting right back to that incredible time. We are doing, Sean and I, some of you haven't seen Sean in a little bit. He and I are going to be doing our Highland Stairs workout. That's where it all began for many of you that know. We're going to be doing Cobb's Hill. Brandon is going to be teaching a class in Cobb's Hill. Bike rides and hikes, and it's just like to simplify back to our original beginnings, back to how things were, and I'm really excited. I've noticed over these past few years I've gotten away from what really drives me, and I've gotten away from the people at Recovery, because there's a lot of back end work, there's a lot of paperwork and engagement and trying to get funds to sustain programs, keep our doors open, have whatever we need to stay afloat. And it's taken me away from the community. It's taken me away from our incredible members, from our volunteer workforce, from all the things that started Recovery, right? That were really important, that drove me and motivated me. So I'm really excited to get back to those basics and get back to just being one amongst all you guys, going on hikes and working out together and having fun, and all that really great stuff. So it'll be really good. I'm wondering how everyone's doing out there. Again, for those that are just joining, StreamYard, which is what we're using now, is a little bit different than when we go Facebook Live or use Facebook Live. I don't get notifications of who's watching, so if you can shout yourself out, say hello, share how your weekend's going or what's been going on, I would absolutely love that. Share what you're excited about, what recovery event you're looking forward to attending, a reflection from events you may have attended. Hi, Kim. Really thankful you're here. I'm so excited to get back. I'm going to get emotional. You guys know I get really, I'm pretty emotional. But I just can't wait to be with everyone and get back to our roots. Sometimes when we're busy, when life keeps us so busy and we're so focused and we're, on this journey, we lose sight of the things that really drive us. We lose sight of our true selves sometimes, waking up every day, like living to work instead of working to live, And that's definitely happened to me, kind of the daily grind. I know the most I think I've shared this before, but I feel the most free when I'm out on the trails or in the woods. And before recovery, like really, really took off, I took this kind of time off, this sabbatical from work, and walked the Camino Trail, which is this like pilgrimage through Spain. It's about 500 miles, or it is 500 miles, to really, I don't know, get some like inspiration or guidance or figure out what next steps would be, with recovery. This is like back in the day when we were just kind of getting together and hanging out where it would go and things. And life was so simple. I had a pack. I walked with my pack. I had everything I needed in this little pack that I got super attached to. Um, and things were simple. I'd get calls from home, or I still had every now and again would have Wi-Fi, and I'd hear like all the problems back home and who said this and who did that and who's mad at this. And I just didn't care. I know it sounds funny, but I didn't have a worry in the world. The only things that mattered were what the weather was going to be like that day, how I was going to pack my pack in terms of ease of access for the things I would need, where I would be staying, and simple things. Because, when you're just walking trails, you could stay just about anywhere. Hi, Karen. I miss you. Can't wait to see you. And Dan, really excited. Hi, Kim. Dan, really excited for you to come out and meet some healthy, fun people. And then, so those simpler times, I'm really excited to get back to those simpler times, which sounds, I don't know. No, it sounds pretty good. I was going to say it sounds different or weird or, in our day and age of responsibility. But it is. It's really good to get back to some of the things that, the simple things that are important to us. Right? So, as you know, this is Daily Reflections. And actually, this is going to be the last like formal daily reflections, because we're starting in July 1st, which is Wednesday, really, with a new schedule in terms of, actually, no, I'm sorry, I'm joining you on Wednesday. Pretty positive. Don't quote me. Next week, once we do outdoor programs, I'm not going to be doing daily reflections. We're revamping our schedule a little bit because we'll be getting outside some more and doing some in-person events. So I'll be with you Wednesday. But then after that, I'll be going live from some of our workouts or things that we're doing. Our hikes, really excited. Saturday, BQ's class. We'll go Facebook Live, show you what it's all about. So I'm going to read from one of these daily reflections reading. And I really like this one for today. It's called Stay Clear. Sometimes we don't tell other people what we're feeling. Sometimes we don't tell ourselves. Gosh, I do that all the time. What's so cool about the recovery community is you could be real with people if you allow yourself to do that, right? Because we have this like common bond, this shared thread that binds us, right? So when we talk about our experiences, if we allow ourselves to be open, we can get real, right? But we don't always allow ourselves to be open, and we don't always allow ourselves or even know, right? Tell ourselves to do some self-reflection and look at where we're at, kind of check in with ourselves, our feelings, our bodies. Often on this journey, provocative events happen. We may become resentful, angry, or frightened. Emotional energy builds up within. If we don't take the time to work it out, the emotion becomes a block. It blocks the channel to our heart. It blocks our channel to ourselves, and it could block our connection to others and to our spiritual life. And I know there's definitely been times in my past, and probably the last week or two, where I felt pretty blocked. I felt stressed, and I've gotten resentful, and I have been frightened and angry. These are all like human emotions. They're normal human emotions, and we feel them. And it's important to acknowledge and honor them and honor our experiences and ourselves. Right? Because if we push them down, which is something I know for me in my active addiction, that's all I did, is push all my feelings down, avoid any kind of um, feelings or experiences or anything of the sort. So, um, hi, Kendall. Hey, Tony. Hey, you guys. Glad you're here. Missed you. Missed everyone last week. So we may think we're being polite and appropriate by not saying what we feel. We may think that most thoughts and emotions are so minor it would be a waste of time to acknowledge and express each and every one of them. It's true that some aren't worth mentioning, but many are. We need to take the time to feel and release the thoughts and beliefs that are important to us. Um, yeah, and it aligns with what kind of I was saying in terms of getting away from what's important to me, kind of like my values in recovery, and being more of like, I don't know, I don't want to say paper pusher, that's not the term, but not being like with the community. I felt pretty disconnected from the community, kind of leading up to the center's closing and the pandemic. So I'm really excited to reconnect because it does block me. That's what drives me. That's what fuels my recovery. I posted a fundraiser for a 5K, also plug 5K virtual, but super fun, super exciting, with a new quad challenge, which is checking out, running, walking the 4 trails. We've been on 4 trails for our annual 5K that we've done. So spirit of the past kind of thing. But so I did a fundraiser. When you sign up, you have to do a fundraising page. And one of the things that I said was that recovery has saved my butt more times than I can remember. It saved my recovery from being accountable to the recovery family, to, I don't know, waking up and being in a bad mood or going through something, and being able to, or having to even go to run a workout, right? Or go and run a hike, and how that has saved me again and again and again. And it's just been such a beautiful gift. So, is a relationship blocked? Are we feeling something we're unable to discuss? The feeling won't disappear. The energy of the expressed feeling will be present, blocking our connection until we take the time to get it out. We may not tell the other person what we're feeling, but all of us are wiser than we think. And our bodies and emotions will begin reacting to what's denied, despite what we say. Many of us experiment with the technique of using affirmations to try to further our growth. The same principle applies. If we say we love ourselves, but we've got a chunk of self reproach tucked down deep inside, we'll continue to act as if we dislike ourselves until we clear the other energy out. And Brian Quinn does this incredible talk on the power of positive thinking. And he speaks to that. He speaks to the thoughts, the negative thoughts that we have towards ourselves, and how those thoughts just fuel our actions, fuel our day, and they reflect in our physical, emotional, spiritual, overall well being, because what happens, like I talk about, feelings aren't facts. Feelings are valid, but they're not necessarily reflective of just like true occurrences or facts, right? So ignoring feelings doesn't make them go away. Ignoring our experiences doesn't make them go away. Many of us try to do that in addiction, right? With trauma, with depression, anxiety, mental health. And we've tried to repress those feelings, but we get physically sick. We get emotionally sick, right? They don't just go away. Sorry, my computer on my lap, and it's moving because I talk with my hands. Um, so the power of positive thinking, the power of affirmations, reminding ourselves that we are enough, that we are perfect exactly as we are, that we are beautiful and we're loved. It actually, there's a reaction in your brain, physical reaction that impacts your body, your energy, your source of strength. So we have to clear out that energy. So what are you feeling? Now, what are you really feeling? Ask yourself as often as you need to. Then take the time to feel and release the emotion, thought, or belief. You've connected to yourself. You're connected to the world around you. Now keep your connection clear. And really, what it's saying is like be exactly as you are. Be genuine and real. And it does mention like you don't have to be real with every person you meet. Not everyone is a safe person, but with those people in your life, those safe people, identifying those safe people and getting real with them is so important. If it wasn't for some of my close friends in my community, um, I wouldn't be able to get through the hard times, but I also wouldn't be able to appreciate the good times, because it's being able to um, connect around those experiences is really important. Um, so, yeah, that reading, I don't know, just really kind of spoke to me today with where I'm at, in just this world, this journey as we're living it. Um, so, I don't know, share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Um, Let me know what you're most excited about. If you haven't gotten a chance to look at our calendar for July, give it a whirl. So starting Saturday, Brian Quinn's workout, 9 a.m., Charlotte Beach, in front of the tennis courts, Roebuck Center, right on the boardwalk. And then we're doing a hike to Turning Point from Charlotte. And Monday, Sean and I are back, and we are doing the Highland Stair workout, which is where it all got started. It's a little early, 6:30 in the morning. Hang in there, guys. Early bird gets the worm. It's a great way to start your day. It's a great way to energize yourself. Even if you have nowhere to be, it's a great way to provide structure. You get up, you work out, go home, shower, eat, whatever it may be. And it just starts your day off. It puts you in a different mindset. I know I used to work out after work when I'd get out of work before recovery, and I couldn't get up early. I don't know why. Well, I don't know why. Whatever. I didn't want to get up early. um, and then somewhere along the way, I changed to working out in the morning, starting my day, and it has been a game changer. Now, if I don't work out in the morning, like on rest days and things, my mind's just not as clear. Even if it's kind of a simple, like a active rest, where I go for a recovery jog or get on a bike or something like that, my mind just stays kind of tired, but exercise wakes me up and gets me going and starts the day off on a good note. And then also, because I don't always want to get up that early, I there's a motivational speaker. I don't know his name. He's a retired, I think, Navy SEAL. And he talks about, he's like in his 50s or 60s, and he gets up every morning at 5:30 and goes for a run or goes to work out. And in the interview, they asked him, how do you do it? Where do you get the motivation? And he said, you don't think. The alarm goes off. You don't give yourself um, not even a second to think, because when your eyes open and when you start thinking, oh, I don't want to, oh, I'm going to hit snooze, that puts you in that mindset, right? He says, you just don't think. You open your eyes and you get up, and then you put your workout clothes on and then you walk out the door. And I used to do that with not wanting to go to the gym. I would say I'm just going to get there. And if I get there and don't feel like it, I'll go home. But of course, when I get there, I'm there already. Why not do something? That and another trick was I would sleep in my workout clothes. And then I'd just get up, get some coffee or water or something, take my vitamins, and get to the gym. So I know maybe gross or some, but it really worked for me. The less I had to do, the more I was able to just get up and get going, the better. Hi, Michael. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so super excited. I'm also super excited, not just for the opening of our programs, but for our 5K. It's our 6th annual. It's in September, so it's a ways away. We're going to start building our teams. It's virtual. It's a run walk with this, of course, with the X Challenge. That's going to be even more challenging today or this year in this quad trail. Yeah, Tony, the snooze button. The other day, I thought I hit snooze. I turned my alarm off and I didn't get my morning workout in. I think I did end up working out later, but it just set the day off. That snooze button, we think we're getting just a few more minutes of shut eye, but it just makes us more tired because we're in this like fall asleep, wake up, fall asleep, wake up cycle. I'm going to see if I could find that motivational speaker, and I'll share it on this post. I don't know if I can because I don't remember the name or anything, but I'll try. And he says, just don't think. You just get out of bed and you just don't think. Yeah, snooze is the enemy. Yes, so stay tuned. We have the new schedule starting Saturday, 4th of July. Yay, Independence Day. Started off right. With Brian Quinn, and then your favorite people, and a super cool hike. We are not carpooling. There is no carpooling, unfortunately, to any of the recovery events right now. In terms of like, we can't provide transportation. If you have friends or whatever, that's on you. But just for safety because of COVID. But also, stay tuned to our website and our Facebook page because we're going to be doing some pop-up events as and they'll get announced as they become available. So stay tuned. Check out our schedule. Join us. Love to see you. Saturday, you could do the hike, the workout. You could do both. You could do one. You could just come say hi. We'd just love to see you any which way we can. So thanks for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure as always. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm actually going to get out on my bike some and enjoy the breeze in the skies. All right, guys, have a great night. I will see you Wednesday. But more so, I want to see you this weekend and next week as we kick off some of our outdoor programs. Yay for recovery, sober fitness, get busy living, recovery warriors. I'm just going to spit out every slogan there is. Bye.